In this video, I'm going to talk about a big mistake that most people make when they come to me and they're asking why they're not getting their dream job. Hint, I'm just going to tell you what it is. They're not going on enough interviews. So stay tuned. So the mistake that a lot of my clients were making when they first came to me was that they are not going on nearly enough interviews or opening up nearly enough opportunities to get close to landing their dream job. So of course, we're all hoping for the best possible outcome, the job offer. We all want to go into the first interview or the second interview, and we all want to get the job and have the pay that we want and have that be that, right? But that's not what normally happens. In fact, it's not what happens to most people. And if you're someone who's going on maybe one interview a month or 4 interviews every 6 months, or you haven't gone on any interviews, or you've gone on one since you've been job searching and that didn't work out, then I'm telling you right now that you're not even close to where you need to be to get the result that you want. It's like me saying, I talked to 4 people about my business and I posted 4 videos and no one liked them, and this isn't working, I'm frustrated, I guess I can't do this, I might as well give up. So if I had done that, I wouldn't be here today. People are going on 4 interviews and then giving up. The truth of the matter is that it's very rare for someone to go on 1, 2, or even 3 interviews and get offered the job right away at a fantastic pay, start on Monday, and live happily ever after. That hardly ever happens. But that's what we want. The reality is that it can take many interviews and many second interviews. It takes lots of conversations. Sometimes it takes team conversations, sometimes even 3rd interviews. But sometimes there's back and forth about salary. And this is all what it's going to take to get that job offer that you're freaking proud of and you want to go out and celebrate with your friends over drinks. It doesn't just happen like that. Hiring managers are taking a big risk when they hire someone. They really want to make sure that they're making the right decision, and they need to gather a lot of information to make their choice. So they're investing time, they're investing resources, they're taking money from the company budget to get that right person in the right position. Hiring is not cheap and it's not easy. So staff salaries are one of the organization's highest expenses. It is a big risk for the person making that call. So for example, right now where I work, we're hiring for a product manager, and the process is long. There's many interviews, there's many candidates. They need to speak with lots of the team members. They need to speak with department managers. Then negotiations need to happen, approvals need to happen, and paperwork needs to happen. So it's a long process to get to the ultimate goal that you want. And it's not gonna be rainbows and daisies all the way there, but it's worth it once it happens. So don't stop because an interview or 2 interviews didn't work out. Going on a couple of interviews every month and hanging all your hopes on those 1 or 2 interviews at a time is going to mean that the process is going to take you a really long time. And in the meantime, you're going to have a lot of ups and downs. You're going to get very discouraged and go through the same emotional roller coaster every time something doesn't work out. And the worst thing about this is that it focuses your energy into a place that does not serve you, and it puts you in a negative headspace every time something happens that doesn't go your way. And you're left waiting and waiting for some more following up and wondering, when instead you should be going on more interviews and looking at your next opportunities and your next options. And so continuing to operate in this way, where you're just focused on this one opportunity or these very few scarce opportunities, is like choosing to move at a turtle's like pace, with lots of unnecessary stops along the way, with lots of unnecessary rest stops where you're waiting, and they keep you down and out for a while because your confidence slowly gets eroded every time, like water splashing over a rock repeatedly. And temporarily quitting counts too. It can seem like a relief and you're like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. I had a client say to me, I just can't go on another interview. But she also knew that while she didn't want to keep doing it, quitting was also not an option. If that's you, then I can help you. The system that I've developed was designed to speed up this process so that you can have a steady stream of opportunities coming your way, and opportunities that lead to interviews on your calendar and get you where you want to go quickly. So this system is repeatable. You can do it over and over again once you master it. This is what my student Ramatu did, for example. She went from a few job interviews and the occasional scam to a steady stream of solid, high quality opportunities that landed her dream job in less than 2 weeks of starting working with me. So if you're looking for similar results to this and you're serious about getting your career finally figured out and within your realm of control, then you need to get started with this system. First of all, sign up for the free training below. There's a link below and you'll start to see how to map out your plan so that it works for you. I have the 4-phase system and it's all in the free training below. We'll go through opportunities phase, interviewing phase, discussing salary phase, and getting started in your new job phase. The training is called How to Get the Job You Want, regardless of where you're at right now. And in the training, you're gonna learn the specific technique that instantly opens doors for you in your career. And this is the technique that got me 3 job offers in 2 weeks. You're gonna learn 4 key psychological triggers that you need to win over hiring managers. You're gonna learn how Ramatu went from $13 an hour to $50K a year in one career move. And you're gonna learn the one thing that you need to do to set yourself up for a quick promotion in the first 90 days on the job. And there you have it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, sign up for the training, and I will see you next week.